What's up, YouTube fam? Michael's hiding in the corner because he doesn't want anything to do with me and what I'm about to do. Not what I'm about to do. I went shopping with Michael, so I'll just show you guys because I said I would do it last week and I didn't. So we got our standard Coke Zeros because I need them quite regularly when I'm low energy and just need something to tie me over for my next meal. And it was actually €10 for a box of these. There's 24 of them, so who can pass up an offer like that? And we got our standard water. I hate tap water, so I always have to buy the bottles. Yes, the environment hates me, but that's just how it is. So we have blueberries, and lately I've been just taking 100 grams of blueberries with me every day so that I can have them after the gym. So I'll gym at 5 o'clock, and then by the time I get to work it's about 7, half 7, so I have 100 grams of them before I have my breakfast. Then we have wraps. These are for Michael and his chicken. I don't usually have that. I might the odd time, but not usually. Then we have my turkey rashers. So I'd have my turkey rashers for breakfast. I'd have 2 or 3, sometimes 4, with a slim bagel and 2 eggs. And there's ham from Michael's wraps as well. So these are the slim bagels. So that's all I have, is I'll have one of these, some of them, and some eggies. So that'll be one of my meals. And then my other meal as well would be a second slim and egg whites. And then I'll have oats. We didn't need to buy oats today because we have loads in the cupboard. For dinner we decided to get prawns for a change. Like, there's loads of protein in prawns and they are low calories, so we got noodles as well to go with the prawns. There's about 40 grams of carbs in the noodles. I don't know how many calories now. 221 in one pack. So 221 calories, but it's actually really good because the fat is quite low. It's 1.8 grams of fat, 40 grams of carbs. So yeah, these are really filling when you do chicken or prawns and green beans. So we also got just a bag of frozen veg to throw on the pan while we cook our chicken and prawns. And then these are the handiest things ever. If you don't or haven't tried these, try them. Are they so good?
So good.
They're so good. No, they're just so handy because, like, they're cut up into chips. So essentially it just takes out the groundwork for you. Just whack them in the air fryer for 22 minutes. I usually half them. We half them into 2 trays. So that's our Ninja over there. So it's a stacked. So we put 250 grams in the top and 250 grams in the bottom. And then we have our usual chicken. And last but not least is our burgers. These are actually very handy. These are made with the low fat mince. I think the 3% fat mince. So there's not much fat in these ones. So it's 117 grams in one, I think. But yeah, I'm not sure the calories right now, but they actually are high in protein as well. I usually just have one. And Michael would have 2, and sometimes when I'm on a bulk I will have 2. So yeah, we have our cheese, usual, to go into the wraps, and then I have rich tea biscuits, so I have 2 a day. They're my little treat during the day, or some dark chocolate, all depending. So that is us and our Thursday shop. I won't even tell you how much it cost.
Only for the vouchers? Only
for the vouchers. We actually got like €27 off for the vouchers. And we also got, because we used the Tesco club card, we got another €25 off. So yeah.
Got the magnesium.
Oh, the magnesium, yeah, just for sleep. Now we did get the cheapy Tesco version, but supplements are supplements. As I said before, my sleep has gone really weird this week, so we will try get back on the magnesium. morning everyone. It's Friday and we are training legs today. I decided to work from home today, so it's about 8 o'clock, 10 past 8. And we slept shit last night because I had a green tea before I went to bed, which was my first mistake. Just to fill me up, my friend Magda sent me an Instagram reel that said that if you have if you have a chamomile tea before bed, it like gives you the sweetness, it gives you the fullness. So I had peppermint because I do like peppermint green tea. So I woke at like 3 to pee, but also I got indigestion, which I do suffer from. It's getting more prominent as I get older. I know what triggers me, so like garlic, onions, and funnily enough peppers. I'm not sure green ones, but definitely coloured ones. So like definitely red, maybe yellow. Never tried orange. Well, never tried orange to see if it set me off, but yeah, once I figured out that that was one of the triggers, I just got rid. So anyway, we had chicken yesterday and the day before, and I put, it's an Italian seasoning you can get in Tesco's with garlic in it. So I put a little bit in it yesterday and a little bit in it the day before, and I was fine the day before, so I was like, maybe we'll try it again today. I just can't have too much of it, so yeah, it has garlic in it, so I was like, yeah, that's that. So I woke up with indigestion at like 3:30. And Michael was like, Elaine, you need to stop this. And I was like, oh, but it's so good. So yeah, we'll just have to give that up now on the chicken. There's other things I do like on it, so it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm working from home today, thankfully, so was able to have a little bit of a lie-in. And I need to send my weight to Niall. He's still in America at the moment, and he just said to send him the weight today, so we'll do that and we see if any changes will be made. I don't think there will be for another week, but I was saying to Magda, like, my weight kind of dropped rapidly last week when I went on the low calories. Like straight away I was down nearly a kg, so it's probably just like inflammation on water weight and stuff, and it's kind of stayed at the same weight now for a week. But she was saying to me, we know that like there'll be like little increments of drops for a few weeks, and then kind of towards the end it will go down. And it doesn't bother me, my weight doesn't bother me. I'm actually very happy where I am at the moment, especially starting this prep, like really happy. So yeah, the plan today now is I have to, why is that showing me out of the scan? I have to bring my mother shopping, Christmas shopping, so I'm looking forward to that. And what else am I doing? Bring my mum shopping. I'm going to the gym first, 2 legs, bring my mum shopping. We have Lottie tonight because Michael has her for 2 nights because she was sick 2 weeks ago, I think 2 weekends ago, and he missed a weekend with her, so we're doing 2 nights, which is fine. Gym in the morning, have to get my mum again because it's my niece's birthday party in the afternoon, so I can't wait to see all the girls again and all the kids. And yeah, right now I'm just going to start work and then I'll do some check-ins because I have a few check-ins to do. And that's me for a while. So yeah, it could be a great weekend, it could be a boring weekend, who knows. So I'll leave it there. Hello, I am just in Wellbeing for a coffee. Just said I'd stop off while I'm on my way to pick up Mum because we're going to Fallon's birthday party and it's, what time is it? 12:30, so we have loads of time. I think the party's starting at 2:30 or 3, but we're just aiming to be down an hour before that so Mum can have a bit of fun with the girls and myself. But I was meant to go to the gym today and I just didn't because we have last couple of weeks there's been just small hiccups with Lottie getting dressed, and myself and Michael have her for 2 nights this weekend. Usually we have her for 1 night, but we've 2 nights this weekend, so I just said that I'd change my gym days from Saturday, Monday, Tuesday to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, just so that I could be at home and help if he needed help to get her dressed and get her into the car, because it's a 2-person effort when she's not in form, which is hard. It's hard to go through and it's hard to put her through, but you know, sometimes we have to just be there, the 2 of us, and support her through it. And so I changed my gym days, but I went for a walk this morning, so I have 7k steps, and as I said, like, I have Fallon's party later, so I decided to wash and curl my hair for a change. I used to love curling my hair a lot before and I stopped just because with prep and everything I just didn't put the effort into doing my hair, and I really should. But myself and Magda were having a conversation as well this morning because she's going out with the girls as well tonight, and we were just saying, like, you know, we always look like we're in gym clothes and we always look like we've walked out of the gym, and to be fair, like, that's what bodybuilding is. Like, you just don't see the pretty side of it all the time, and it's nice to make an effort then every now and again, you know. Like I said, my nails are going to be gone come January, the lashes are already gone, and I'll get my hair done in January as well. It's not too bad right now, but not bothered. Like, come March, April now will be the glow up. Like, it'll be, you know, getting the extensions back, and it'll be getting the eyelashes and the nails back and all that kind of stuff. So other than that, nothing to report. Like, it's just been a bit of a quiet weekend. Tomorrow now I'll go to the gym, do a bit of upper, so I will try record that session as well. Go home, we're dropping Lottie back for about 2 o'clock Sunday, and then going shopping, and I have to do a bit of study, make sure I get my walk done. So plans are made, we know what we're doing, and then we're into Monday again, the last week before Christmas week. How exciting. And work is starting to calm down, thank God, so I'm absolutely delighted. And now I have time to concentrate on kicking off the 12-week challenge. So if you're listening to this and know anyone who's looking to sign up with a coach or anything in January, I am setting up a 12-week challenge, 12th January. Anyone who signs up by the 4th will get set up on the 5th and have a free week before the challenge actually kicks off. So there you go now, a free week of coaching. So yeah, hope everyone has a lovely, lovely weekend, and I'll chat to you soon. That's what it is. It's a cinnamon roll latte. Oh, amazing. It's me again, and it's Monday. Are we all tired on Monday? Because I feel like today absolutely dragged. I actually had a lot to do in work as well, which kind of helped the day along, I suppose, but I didn't go to the gym this morning, and I think I have about 7,000 or 8,000 steps, but I'm still going to go for a walk tonight with Michael, and then I'm going to do some posing, so hopefully there will be some content to posing after this. I think I posted it in my last episode, but the thing with the posing is I haven't done any lessons yet. I haven't done a lesson since July, so I'm just waiting to book in and get them going again. So hopefully there will be a lot of improvement to come with the posing, but I'm still going to continue to show it because I feel it's something everyone should really see, because like everyone starts somewhere, and I know I competed last year, but the thing with last year is I was posing before I competed, but I didn't think it was my strong point. I felt really weak at it, and I think that's where my improvement needs to come as well this year. When it comes to prep, I'm able for prep. I'm able to, for anything that's thrown at me, food-wise, cardio-wise, step-wise, but when it comes to posing, I really struggle to kind of nail that down, and I made a promise to myself with this prep that I'm going to come in guns blazing. So yeah, that's why I'm going to continue to just record and practice and show, even if it's terrible. Like, it's all part of it. Everyone goes through it. Like, you kind of see people do it on Instagram. Obviously you see people compete on stage who are on stage and have their routines down pat, and it's great to see, but everyone started somewhere as well. So that's just kind of being raw about it, to be honest. I had a few conversations, I say since last week, and it was kind of around shoot preps and show preps. So like, I was thinking I might do a podcast on it, because at this point I've done, how many shoots have I done with Niall? 1, 2, I've done 3 shoots with Niall. I've done 4 shoots in total, I think, and I've done 1 bodybuilding competition, obviously. So like, I might do a podcast on the difference in both, if anyone's interested. But I was also talking to a friend today, and like, they've done 1 shoot and are considering, you know, toying with the idea of competing, which is great. You know, the thing about shoots is I think it's a great starting point, because, you know, you do your 12-week prep, you get to see what that involves, and that's kind of what I did with Niall. We did 3 shoots, so the first prep was different to the second shoot prep and was different to the third shoot prep, but I had bodybuilding between shoot number 2 and 3, the bodybuilding competition. But like, from a coaching perspective, he kind of had to see how my body would respond to shoot preps. Like, the older you get as well, your body just responds differently to different techniques. So shoot preps, 3 of those shoot preps look different to each other, and so did my competition prep. So again, it depends on the person. You might only need to do 12 weeks or 14 weeks or 16 weeks. Before I competed last year, I had to do a 6-week intense cut, where my calories were drastically dropped for 6 weeks, and cardio was intense, just to see the underlying muscle. And then I think I had maybe 6 weeks in maintenance and went straight into competition prep then, because we knew the time frame I'd need, and we knew the condition I'd come in at then, based off that intense cut that I did at the start of the year. But that was only because I didn't do an off season properly before that. But yeah, when it comes to shoots, my first ever shoot was with Eric Mara, and he basically gave myself and Shauna a food plan. At the time, this was 2017, so you can imagine 5, 6, even 8 years ago, things were drastically different. People knew what, like, coaches knew what macros were, but there was different approaches to how you deal with macros. And sorry, you can see the lights shining there. I have the Christmas tree lights on, they're just changing colour. But anyway, Eric has a podcast, and he even said in his own podcast that, like, when he was learning about nutrition and putting people on plans, there was a certain amount that he knew, and, you know, you grow with that over the years and stuff like that. So like, where we are now is we know how to manage macros, myself included. So Eric had given us a plan that was basically oats, protein, dark chocolate, apple, chicken and rice, tuna and rice, or chicken and potato, something like that. Very, very clean, very basic. And I followed it to a T, myself and Shauna, for the 12 weeks. And we obviously cut down, we reduced fat. I think we were about 13% body fat, I think, for that first shoot. And then I didn't do my reverse properly, but with that shoot, I think I was going to the gym, I was doing my PTs. I don't know if I was doing steps and cardio, I can't really remember, like, it was so long ago. So then, like, for a year or two, I kind of I winged it when I moved to Australia. And then I went into coaching with Niall, and we did a bulk. And then I decided after think 4 or 5 months of a bulk that I wanted to do a shoot with him, and it wasn't that bad. Again, like he gave me a food plan, I stuck to it, and it was more or less gym 5 days a week, cardio 6 days a week. I think I was doing 45 minutes of cardio towards the end every day, and I got to a certain point and we were happy with that, and then I grew from that for a year or two. And again, I didn't do an off season really. I think I gave up Niall for maybe 5-6 months as well in between that, because I wasn't very serious. But again, like it just all these different shoots look different because of where I was at different stages of my life. So like if you're looking to do a shoot, you know, number one, get a coach, you know, follow your plan. It's fine having a lifestyle coach because you can get them to change your plan to what you want to eat, and like you don't have to do all the cardio, you don't have to do as many gym sessions. Like you get from it what you want to get from it. But when it comes to shoot prep, it's like the same thing but at a higher level. You know, you're best to just follow the plan that they kind of give you, to do what they tell you to do, and you know, get it done for the 12, 14 or 16 weeks, and do your reverse. Definitely do your reverse with them. So I don't know if all that makes sense, but yeah, so that was 2 shoots in. And then the third shoot I did with Niall, we went in at a different angle altogether. It was we were doing like a lean but not very stage lean shoot, so it was more feminine look. And again, that looked completely different. Like the cardio wasn't as intense as a competition prep or previous 2 shoots. It was, we just kind of did a steady little cut just to kind of tidy up in off season, because I had done I think nearly 9 months of bulking by then, so I kind of wanted a tidy up phase for 3-4 months, and then we went back into a bulk before this prep. But competition prep then is a whole new ball game. Like a whole new ball game. You need to hit everything. Like the cardio is more intense, the food drop is more intense, the low energy is more intense, the tiredness, the lack of concentration. It's hard. Like you really want to be in a stable mindset as well for doing this. Like it's when you're doing prep, like it's, for me, I always say it's a form of controlling your life. You can control, you know, that you have to go to the gym, that you have to get certain cardio, you have to put yourself first, and that's kind of what I get from it as well. But you have to be mentally resilient. Like, yeah, you can get sick and that's fine, but if you're constantly getting sick for weeks and weeks during a prep, that's not good for your body. It causes inflammation, you're not recovering. So, you know, managing that and having a coach to manage that with you is really important. And then like planning deload weeks and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm making much sense, if I should like just kind of write it all out and say it, but anyway, yeah, competition prep is really hard. So if you're thinking of doing it, definitely do 1 shoot, see where you are after that, and then do another like bulk and cut phase with your coach. Like I feel like I was long enough with Niall. I think I was nearly 3 years with him when I decided to then compete, because I was dipping in and out of shoots and cuts and bulks and this and that, and I was like, alright, it's about time I got a bit competitive about it. And then I really put my head down since I competed September last year. Like I really did a proper off season this time. I did a proper competitive season last year, and then I'm going into a new competitive season. So, you know, you sometimes people bow out after one competition, that's absolutely fine as well, but like it's just, you have to realise that when you're doing your first competition, it is going to be hard. It's going to be a whole new ball game altogether. Like it's expensive, so I don't know if anyone wants to hear it, but or anyone speaks about it, but depending on like how many times you compete. I say last year I competed in 2 shows and it cost me the bare bones of €5,000. Like you're paying for your heels, €140. Your bikini could be up to €500, 450 to €500. Your posing lessons, so they're nearly €500 for 10 lessons. You have to do them weekly, so if you're doing them for 20 weeks, then that's over €1,000. Your coach is going to be what, 200 and odd. Like I don't know. I know what I pay for my coach, but I don't know what everyone's paying for their coach. plus a month, like, so there's 200 on top of that a month. There's your supplements, which would cost you nearly 80 to 100 euro a month. You have to register for each and every federation you want to compete in, which could be, again, 50 to 100. Then you have to enter the competition, which could be anywhere between 60 and 100. If you want to add a new category onto that, another 50 euro. Your tan, hair, makeup, tan could be 110 alone. Your hair, makeup could be another 100 on the day. And yeah, I think that's kind of in and out what I paid, nearly 1,000 or 5,000, because you have to also pay for your diesel to get you to wherever you're competing, or a flight. You have to pay for your accommodation. You have to pay for your gym, obviously. So there's all of that too to take into consideration. And like the first, what am I, 2 weeks in now, and I feel okay, like, but I know that this is going to be an intense prep, because I want to be a certain level this year, and I'm ready for it, because I've already done the hard part last year. Like I was up to 80 minutes cardio daily, 6 days a week. I was doing 5 sessions on top of that of gym. I was doing 16k steps a day and posing. And you're doing all this hungry, you're doing all this weak, you're doing all of this jittery, run down, tired, everything, lack of sleep. So yeah, that's the beauty of it. And you're probably like, why is she trying to turn me off prep? I'm not trying to turn anyone off prep. I actually think it's great as well. It's great, like, it's great achievement, like, as in you're ticking your boxes, you're getting your gym session done, you're getting your cardio done, you're getting your walks done, your food is done, your food is prepped, you're so well planned out. Like, I love organisation, so you're like so planned out every single day that it's an achievement. Every single day is also an achievement. And then when you get on stage and you're standing on stage, it's a whole different experience. It's great. Like, you're nervous as hell walking out there. I remember I was walking out for my first ever competition, and I stood there and I turned to my friend Sarah and I was like, why am I doing this? She goes, get out there now. And I was the first one in the category to have to walk out as well, and I was like, oh god. But the second I step foot on the stage, it disappears, it's gone. And I was told, pick one judge, give them eye contact, do whatever you need to do, and you feel your way through your posing and stuff like that. So, and then I had all my friends shouting for me in the back, which is another amazing experience. So yeah, it is, like, it's hard, but it's brilliant. There's a sense of achievement, a sense of pride, a sense of contentment with it that comes with all that. Like, so, you know, to be able to call yourself a bodybuilder or an athlete after that is a bonus, to be honest. And yeah, you get to travel. Like, I know now you have to pay for your flights and stuff like that, but you do get to travel, so, like, based on where you want to compete. And it's really exciting, like, as in, to get on your flight, to, you know, get the tan, the hair, the nails, everything, to be sparkly, to feel good in a bikini. It's all exciting. And then to roadmap your new plan afterwards is very exciting too. Like, there's always next level, there's always another level that can be reached. So yeah, that's my take on it. And my coach is my best friend as well, so it's just easy. Just do, get it done, and if there's problems, just talk to him. And then on the note of coaching, so I obviously have kicked off my Phero Fitness business with my sister Shauna, because we started the Phero Fitness Instagram page years ago, and we made nothing of it, but we're trying to make something of it now. And like, I did the 8-week challenge. And when it comes to coaching as well, just because people might be signing up in January, and this might be a bit helpful, when you're signing up for coaching, you do need to realise that, like, you know, the coach that you're signing up with isn't your boss, you're their boss. So, like, essentially you're telling them what you want to get from coaching, what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve it, what time you can put into the gym, what you can't. It's your life. And you kind of need to give them, like, as much detail as possible, so that they understand you and your lifestyle. And you know, like, your coach does kind of want to be your friend as well, because like you learn how to bounce off each other, you learn the language of conversation that works for you both to make the most positive experience as you can. And then also what I learned from my challenge is, and from having a coach myself, is it's a two-way street. So if your coach is giving you a response from your check-in, you know, even if you don't have time to get to it, just a short text back to say, I've seen your message, I'll get back to it later, kind of thing. Thanks for the feedback. You know, I always make sure to thank my coach for feedback every single week. I know now we've been doing it for 5+ years, but I still say thanks so much for taking time to respond to me, to respond to my check-in. And the other side of it is, you know, checking on time as well, because like coaches have certain slots in the day that they want to respond to your check-in. Like everyone gets a check-in day based off what your coach's availability is to respond to your check-in. So the other thing is just be mindful of that and respectful of that. And if you want anything to be changed, make sure you speak up and say that as well. If something's not working, make sure you say it, because there was one response in my questionnaire that the person wasn't happy with the meals and that they got sick of them. But the way I work it in my app is that you can swap out your food yourself, like your macros are there, and you learn to swap things in and out. And that's the other thing I meant to mention with shoots and competition preps. I'm now to the point where Niall doesn't even give me food. I just do my own food, keep it as clean as possible, and I do what works for me. And it works for both of us when it comes to competing. And if something needed to change, he would tell me, and I take that on board. So like there's all of that to consider when you're getting a coach as well. Like I know some people like to give meal plans as a coach, and that works for them. But my approach is I use an app that you get your macros. We make a food plan that works for you, and if you want something changed, I'll teach you how to swap it in and out yourself. And same with workouts, I'll create your workout plan, and you can also swap exercises in and out of your workout plan. So that's how I do it. And that's what my coach does as well. He gives me a workout plan, my food plan, and I just work away with it myself. And it's why I'm with him 5 years later. It just works for me personally. So yeah, that was a little tangent about coaching, and I was going to say something else and now I can't remember what I was going to talk about.